Here we go. Ah, well, I guess no more clips because YouTube wasn't having that crap. Golly.
What?
Did you rip one?
What? Oh, you know if I do.
Oh,
I do kind of smell it though. It wasn't me.
Negatory money on my end. Yeah, I guess YouTube got mad at us for playing those clips, so I had to come up with something different on that. But
What about the clips though? That
they just weren't ours.
uh,
So well, that was wonderful. Bunch of views down the stream, down the drain.
So, what'd y'all think about that video? Hey, you didn't get to watch.
Super duper great. I don't like it anymore.
Well, I mean, back to discussion thermal. I mean, was that basically over, or we were at Hellsbar Dam where we caught on the stairs?
Yeah, that was it. I mean, we tried debunking that whole thing, and we couldn't figure out what it was. So we were led to believe it was something paranormal. But
I'll tell you what, Hellsbar Dam, we did a lot of debunking, or tried to.
I mean, we would have nights where it'd be nothing but like screaming and stuff, so we'd have to
Go around screaming.
Yeah.
Random places, see how far we could get.
Really. That's interesting, Gory. It is interesting.
Well, since the entire schedule for tonight got shot, what other topics we got?
I don't know. I guess we can do if y'all have anything y'all want to talk about. I mean, that was my
Plan for tonight.
Yeah.
Cause got.
If y'all have any questions, we could do some Q&A for a little bit.
Doesn't have to be paranormal.
That's true. Stream was not shut down until the taps popped up. Probably because I told them no. They said, "You don't want to be a part of our TV show? You don't get to use this on YouTube." But it's okay.
Yeah. Luke said, describe the clips if we can't see them, or if they can't see them.
So the next clip was supposed to be them at Eastern State Penitentiary. They set up a static cam up on one of the catwalks by the cells and stuff. And I guess they were all asleep or out of the building or something at that point. And you see the shadow like rush up on the camera and then go like all the way back down the hallway, like just in reverse though.
Put in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, it did.
Golly.
Check
Check
back
that
live
one
on
out.
Facebook.
I don't know. We're not live on Facebook.
What's up, Albert?
Well, sorry, trying to see if Facebook's still up. I don't think it is. Yeah, I was going to say, golly.
Don't let them get real mad.
Yeah, I guess we only have YouTube up, but oh well. Analog versus digital.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go. I know most people are gonna say, "Ooh, analog," Nope, I'm gonna say digital all the way because I ain't trying to upload no analog to no. I'm not trying to upload analog to a digital format.
A little rough.
That's just not something I'm having any part of. But I guess as far as just recorder versus recorder, analog does seem to pick up some different frequency that digital does not.
I agree to that, 100%.
But now technology the way it is now, like there's so many more options for the digital side of it. Yes, gatewayparanormalsociety.com, Patreon, uh, check us out on Amazon. PayPal links are in the chat. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get my bearings together here with all this them taking our stream down.
Do we still have posters for sale?
I think there are still like 5 or 6 posters available signed by us, $15 a piece.
Well worth it.
I don't know why this isn't playing on Facebook, but I'm about to give up on that portion of it. Got Coco in the chat. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I mean, if y'all got questions, please feel free to ask. If not, we might cut it short. Good question. That should be worked out by tomorrow as far as our merch on the website. What is the most profound, extraordinary thing you have observed in a waking state? Hmm. I mean, is that just in general, like while you're awake?
I think it's more of when you're asleep and starting to wake up when everything's still groggy, or like when you're going to sleep and everything's still groggy, or like real groggy or whatever.
Not really sure how to answer that.
I don't know. I mean, my first paranormal experience was I woke up and there was something standing in my room when I was a child. I guess that could answer that question potentially. New stuff be posted. So we're working out the final details tomorrow. Merch should be up on the store, hoping by the end of the week. Um, if not, we might just have to do an old selling it through here type of thing for a brief moment. Have you ever astral project or dream walked? I actually have done some astral projecting.
Same here. I didn't know that I was doing it for a while.
I actually showed up in somebody's dream while I was astral projecting, trying to communicate with them. That blew my mind.
Hmm.
Fully aware and conscious whether your body is asleep or not. So, I guess, let's see. Sorry, I missed a bunch of questions. I'm going to go back to that one. What was it that made each of you want to do this? Start with you, Terry.
I don't really know when I decided that this is something that I wanted to do. It just kind of, I'm a weird dude, anyways. So I just kind of went from my normal weird stuff, and then I think I seen one of your. I mean, I'd always watched the TV shows and things like that on TV, but I think I seen the first event was at Hales Bar Dam. I seen that come through on Casey's one of his shares, and I was like, let me go to that. Oddly enough, about the same time that my wife and I were talking about starting up our own. Um, so, but as far as what made me start, I don't know. I've always been into it. Always been weird. Always enjoyed it. So it's kind of almost a natural progression.
Yeah, I think mine is similar to what I was saying a minute ago. Just started as a child, experienced very weird phenomena in my house, and at first I was a child, so yes, I was scared of it, but then I got interested and wanted to find out what it was, why it was, and here I am, 30 years old, and still looking for the same answers.
Right on.
What about you?
Well, to be honest, I've never had really, not that I can remember any kind of paranormal experiences when I was young. Um, I really never was one to watch all the paranormal films. I don't know, it didn't grasp my attention then. But I'd have to say about 4 years ago, I had an experience of, you know, a loaf of bread that kept on falling off the refrigerator. My girlfriend at the time, her dad had just recently passed away that month or so, and we thought that was his way of trying to communicate with us. And you and I working together, and you coming out with a team, and I'm like, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's how I came.
Let's see some other questions in here. Somebody asked, "We'll be using the spirit box." We can, if y'all want to see. We can communicate with anything. I can bring out something over here and whatnot. I think we'll answer a few more questions before we try any of that. Then back to
All right, so this is from, I don't know if it wants to be out or not, but anyways, this got sent to me on Messenger just now. So it's a picture. The story is that it was at the grandparents' house, and the only person in the yard was his 10-year-old sister. Not sure why it came out like this. She was standing still and not moving. He's kept this pic for 30 years because he could never figure it out. So here's the picture. Y'all look at it and see what you think. It's definitely strange.
it is weird. I don't really know what to make of it, but
Yeah, I don't know.
so back to Albert. He was asking about the waking state, most profound thing or whatever. So he actually said awake and fully conscious.
Okay.
So I guess going off of that, the craziest, I would say, he said profound. But I'm gonna go craziest thing that I've seen while awake and fully conscious was that 8 foot something tall goat man that I saw at Hell's Bar Dam.
Mm.
That was one of those I looked at it and I was like, do what? And looked back and then still there for a quick second and gone.
Did it make you like freeze? Like were you
It
like
just
petrified?
made me dumbfounded. Like I could not believe what I was seeing.
Did you feel like you had like, I don't know, control? Or like were you just like starstruck almost, like, I guess to say, like could you move if you wanted to?
I could move if I wanted to, but I mean, I guess for like that brief second, like I was stuck just looking at it, like,
What
holy
is
crap!
this?
I don't know, what do you think, Ben? What's the craziest thing you've seen, like fully conscious, awake, whatever?
Uh, I don't know necessarily seen. I know there was that one. Um, what I guess what we thought was almost like basically an apparition that we saw in Monroe House out of the corner of the door when we
Oh
were doing
yeah,
that black scribing there. Apart from seeing stuff, I would say feeling. I mean, getting scratched is to me is
it's
unreal.
different.
I mean, I've been scratched so many times. I know what it is as soon as it hits me.
Welcome back, John. What about you, Terry?
What's that?
Craziest thing that you've witnessed, fully conscious and awake? I guess paranormal.
About to say, 'cause, I mean, have you seen the world we live in right now? It would still. That's tough. That's tough.
That's tough.
Tough, man.
I really don't know. That's I'll have to think on that one for a minute.
Awesome question though, y'all. And again, Dory is dropping all these links in here. Y'all, please check those out. Check out the website. My wife has worked incredibly hard on that, and it's been fantastic. Jen asked, "Have you ever known something was there but couldn't see it, but your animals let you know?"
Yes, all the time.
Mm-hmm. Especially with cats. My
Yeah.
cats do.
Diana be freaking me out sometimes. She just
Dude.
sits there and like stares off and like,
Yes. Kiwi does the same thing. I'm looking at her like, what are you looking at, dude? And he's just like, and it's only in the same area, so it's like obviously he sees something.
yeah. It makes me want to be like, Diana, you better chill out before you get me in trouble.
So a little bit more on this one. No fire in the background, nothing like that. It was just all a regular field.
That's weird, man.
I don't know how to. I wouldn't even know how to begin to qualify that, really. Now everything's stuck sideways on my phone. Literally everything's sideways.
Try turning it sideways and up again.
I'll tell you what, whenever I think it's funny, but
Shoot.
my wife probably does not, is whenever it seems like whenever I'm on an investigation, according to her, the house comes alive. Like I leave and then she's hearing like footsteps up the basement stairs.
Bro, it's the clowns.
The psycho clown killer.
Yeah, it's the psycho clown.
And there was like one point, I think I was actually home for this one, but she had just eaten some yogurt and left the empty yogurt thing with the spoon in it on the table. So what does that picture in your mind right now? Like
It's about to tip over.
no, it's already leaned over with the spoon in it. So it's
Okay.
what happened was she put it there like that, and then
It went back up
yeah, I didn't see it,
with
but
the spoon in it and everything.
yeah,
What?
Hmm.
Golly.
there was one point in time where I was living. It was before we ever bought a house. And I was living in that apartment over there in Hendersonville.
Mhm.
She used to. I'd go to sleep. She wasn't working at the time. She was just had
Reload?
Wayland or something. But I would sleep, go to bed pretty early. She'd be reading at night, and she said she used to see these like balls of light shoot into my head. And then one night, bro, she about gave me a heart attack because she goes, "Where's the remote? Where's the remote?" And starts freaking out and like moving all over the bed because I guess she wanted light in the room. But apparently she rolled over and like there was this little girl staring at me while I was sleeping.
Oh no.
I would be thinking about a new partner. I'm just kidding.
So to answer the question, there's a spot in Florida. I can't for the life of me remember what part, but it's called Ghost Hill. So it's one of those optical illusion places where or it's like one of those places where things aren't necessarily what they appear. A lot of people will take their cars or their trucks or whatever, they'll park it on the railroad tracks, and of course the legend has it, school bus full of kids got hit by a train or what have you. Specifically, that one does go to Ghost Hill. So there were a few times where, right before I left Florida, myself and a few friends would go out there. And the big thing to do would be to like sprinkle baby powder and all kinds of other stuff on the back of your car, and you see handprints and feet prints and things like that pushing the vehicle. And not only did the car push what appeared to be uphill and over the tracks, but there were indeed handprints, little small kid handprints, like 10 of them around the back of the car where they pushed it. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I got a little something that we do a family reunion every year in September, and we go to Indiana. Can't for the life of me, I can't remember exactly where. I want to say like Greencastle, Indiana, but I'm not sure if that's correct. But there's a red covered bridge there, and the story is that if you at 12 o'clock, if you drive into it and you honk 3 times, and you're supposed to see the spirit of the little girl that drowned there. And it's pretty wild, you know. We camp out up on the hill, up the road, and during the night we'll hear people drive through there and honk all the time. And but yeah, they claim to actually see the little girl.
I don't like the kid stuff.
It seems like it's always kid stuff.
I don't like the kid
It
stuff,
seems
man.
like there's more kid stuff.
I don't like it.
I remember, speaking of kid stuff, like the whole Maggie thing at Wilden. She kind of seemed to like
Was it Maggie?
go away for a little bit, but at first it's like she was very much in your face at Wilden, and it was obviously, to me, it was obviously not a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those situations of,
Then we get that thing in the door frame.
that thing was bizarre.
So Hannah asked, specifically mine in your opinion, on why one of her patio blinds started moving when I didn't have the air on and she didn't have any doors or windows open. So
Did you
first
see
off,
the video?
no, I didn't see the video.
Let me find it for you real quick.
There's no air moving in there.
What she said, no fan, no AC, no nothing.
You know, that's weird too, because I feel like I'm not trying to say that that didn't actually happen, but I kind of feel like, see, those blinds, those are the type that you take and you slide over, so they're on their own little bearings.
Yeah.
That sit there and they can free spin. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what I want to lean towards because I wasn't there. But I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
My
I
initial
agree.
thing is it's really close to the edge of the door. So if that door doesn't have a proper weather seal or something like that, you could
Get
your
some sort of
conditioner
draft.
on. Yeah, maybe you got your air conditioner on inside the house, or maybe the wind's blowing outside a little bit. You know, it could be a lot of different things. I'm not trying to just straight up discredit it, but like Ben said, I'm not there. I can't go over there with my hand and feel if there's any air coming through.
If
Yeah, so
if there is no air and there's nothing going on,
Yeah,
and that happened, that's
exactly.
awesome.
That's
I mean,
fantastic.
yeah, that's cool.
It's kind of
So don't be sending us fake videos anymore, Hannah.
yeah. Stop.
Yeah, we're gonna cut them out.
No, it's one of those. If you debunk everything that you can, and what you're left with is the impossible, then I guess that's the truth.
Isn't that wild though too? Like as an investigator, that's like the first thing you go to when you see something.
Absolutely.
Is how to debunk it. It's like
That's
it's
how it
like
should be.
programmed in your brain,
Yeah.
like not to automatically off the rip believe that it's true.
But then we've all been doing this for so long. There's stuff that we automatically just go, holy crap.
Yep, that's legit.
Like I always go back to the disembodied voice. When you're asking questions during
Oh,
an EVP
yeah.
session and something, a woman
Right.
speaks out loud, you're just like,
No.
Room full of men.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome to me, but it's also one of those like, oh crap.
It's like this is real.
I remember the first time we got like a really good one was in Linda's room at Hales Bar Dam, and bro, I was just completely dumbfounded. So I remember I think it was something like we asked maybe Linda, "Are you here?" and it said yes out loud, and we all just went,
Oh yeah. Dude, I'll never forget. Like, well, one thing is I guess the disembodied voice. It's more of a growl. Well, it was a growl.
I was still disembodied.
Yeah, but the one that always sticks out to me is when we were in the tunnels, and we were okay. So you know where the meeting room is in the tunnels, where
Yes.
the round table is, and you're going towards the mechanics room, but you keep going all the way down that hall to that dead end. It was you and I walking back there, and all of a sudden we hear that growl
Oh
come up
yeah.
behind us, and then like it came up. You were in front of me, so it hit me, and then it hit you, and you turned around behind me, and I looked at you, and I was like, "Was that you?" And you said it was that me.
Um, Also, something that blew my mind at Hellsbar Dam was I was walking somewhere, like in the tunnels or something, and Casey starts walking the opposite direction. And I stopped what I was doing and kind of watched him for a second. And I was finally like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" He stopped dead in his tracks and he was like, "I was just following you."
Nah, I'm good with that. Oh man.
Same thing happened with Casey though. Dustin was following Casey and it ended up being not Casey.
What about
Did you see that?
I did see that. Alright, anyways.
What?
What about when we were walking down the hallway, Matt, at Randolph, and we stopped, and then there were still two footsteps behind us.
What happened?
There's a shadow ball, like a black thing, like went
Black
this
thing.
way that caught my eye.
That black thing.
A
Well, it
black
might be
thing.
time to turn on that old spirit box.
Maybe.
I thought it was like a big moth or something, but I don't see anything.
So I didn't see it. They saw like a shadow thing, so I'm gonna turn the spirit box on for a little bit, see what the deal is. Let's get this thing going. Oh, Periscope.
There's no bug over here.
Can't see it. Move this old merch right here. There we go. You see that? Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
Did us talking about old locations make somebody show up with us? I heard something very faint right there.
I thought it was
Sound
like
like Jim.
Who is this? Linda.
Oh, whoa! I got chills, bro. Bro, I got chills.
Speaking of
my
old
God.
locations,
Oh, dude, I got chills all over my body. And that was like,
Oh my God.
mm.
My heart's like racing right now.
Dude, I'm chilled out.
Linda, what are you doing here with us? Seven.
I heard seven
That's what I
straight
heard.
up.
Matt.
That's not even what I want to say right now.
Okay, Linda. If you were in here, can you move to this device and light it up to red for me?
I'm gonna eat my whole house.
Move over to this device for me and light it up red. Linda, we haven't heard from you in a long time. What are you doing here?
Believe?
7, are you here? We heard 7 come through. 7, if that's you, light that up. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a question for Linda?
Why are you here, Linda?
Linda, was that black shadow that Ben and Terry saw, was that you? Or was that somebody else?
Linda, how old are you?
Sounded like 11. Well, you asked how old she was. Okay. I agree, Jen. It does sound like there's more than one. So Ben has this other device right here you can use to communicate with us. It just came through and said who.
My name is Ben. You can talk to us through this device on my phone or this device in Fiore's hand. Is there something you're trying to tell us?
Said wait. Wait for what? That's what I was kind of thinking, Dory. Let me ask that question. Came through and said Sandy on the perilous. Linda, are you attached to one of these objects?
Oh,
Linda, come through this device and tell me if you're attached to one of these objects. Yeah, it said bottle. Linda, do you have anything else to say to us?
well,
Well, what is it that you have to say?
Unlock.
Unlock. Yeah. Did y'all catch that last one?
What should we unlock?
Yeah, maybe. I think I did kind of hear that.
I just want to come through and see that it's kind of easy to get through.
Dory, I do feel the female. I don't feel the male so much right now, but I do feel two energies. If there is a male energy, can you come over here and light this up? Come over here and light this up if there's a male energy. That's interesting. She said the male is holding Linda back from speaking. That's what we dealt with at Hell's Bar Dam a lot.
Are you from Hell's Bar Dam?
Guess Terry's going to do a little bit of an Estes method here. Don't feel that. Don't feel regular at all. And it's inside out though.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Yep.
Here.
Set up. Up here.
Here.
Wish.
Nothing.
Not here now.
Janice said murder. Which the funny thing, well, I mean, it's not funny, but the whole Linda story is interesting because she was close to the age of 15. They said they weren't 100% sure on that, but this she got pushed out of a window. Linda, why are you here?
Unless it's here for dessert.
Is there someone holding you back? Yes. Who is holding you back? Back.
You?
Are you telling me to get back? Y'all comment and let me know if y'all are hearing his responses. Linda, were you killed?
Yeah.
How were you killed?
Maybe. Jump.
Linda, can you quit using your energy to talk to him and light this device up for me?
Hey.
Will you light that device up or push it
No.
off? Linda, were you pregnant?
Stop. Run.
I'm not going to run.
What's the matter?
Is this the man talking now?
Scared.
Who are we speaking to?
Attach. Hill.
Say kill.
Hallway.
What are you doing here? Why did you decide to come here?
Dark.
Are you the big shadow man that is in the hallway at Hell's Bar Dam?
West. Train.
Can't think of anything I have to do with the train with Linda back then.
Not what I will.
I just got done talking about it too. Linda, have you been to Wilden?
Baby.
Have you been staying at Wilden?
Seven. God.
Have you
This wasn't a good idea.
I'm
What do you want us to know?
no demon.
Who is a demon?
God.
God's seeds, as in his children, us, where the world's going now.
What can you tell us about 7?
Silence.
So, guys, he just says
Erase.
silence, and it said fatal. Now it says Mason on the perilous. I'm also having to talk very close to the mic so Terry cannot hear anything I'm saying, so I'm whispering.
Oh shit.
You all right?
Yeah.
Linda, were you pushed because you were pregnant?
He. Now.
How many spirits are talking to Terry?
Them.
Or is like burning?
It's
Lucy.
red. It's red right there.
Down.
Sorry, guys, I just got this weird burning on my
Hold.
forehead.
Sick. They're here.
Who's here?
Yeah, who is here?
Run. Never. He. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It just says 7 through the perilous.
Why?
Are you here to cause trouble?
Sometimes.
Are you bad?
Beatles. Leave. What?
Yeah, Jen, it says 7. Yeah, General 7 just joined the chat.
Now,
Really?
talking.
Who's talking?
Them.
Who is them?
All.
Who is all?
$11.
Are they lost?
Is there a message you want to tell us before we turn this off?
Shadow. Demon. Go.
Okay, we're going to end this session now, so we are done communicating
Run.
with you.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
A little claustrophobia.
Yeah.
What made you jump?
It was the loudest, most clear go that I've ever heard in my life, but it was like all the static stopped, and it was just straight up go. I mean, it was dead silent. That one got me.
That was an interesting session there.
Anything good?
Yes, lots of it.
Well, I hope it was as good for you as it was for me.
Well, ladies and gents, we're going to sign off of here. Y'all make sure to check out our Patreon. If you have not joined that, please do. PayPal links are in the chat as well if you want to make any kind of donations. Check out our films on Amazon Prime, A Voice for the Silenced and Uncovering Wilden. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. So thank y'all everyone for joining. Love y'all guys. Y'all have a good evening.
Later.